Hello guys, welcome to my tutorial of Elden Ring, how to get to Margit and how to beat him. Now, I have already played this game twice already and have enjoyed it. So let's just jump right in. Here you just hit new game and we have to choose the Wretch class. Let me look for it. Here it is, Wretch class. The Wretch class, we have to choose it because it's a level 1 class with no armor. The other classes you see, level 9, level 10. Now as you can see, the other classes have all of this, but the Wretch does not. You can choose whatever you want. I chose Wretch just to make it more challenging, but honestly you can choose whatever you want. That makes your gameplay easier. The character customization in this game is honestly up to you. The name does not matter whatsoever in the gameplay. You can just call it whatever you want. Honestly, since I'm just making this tutorial video, I'm just gonna call it tutorial video B or A. And the only thing that you will have to choose is the golden seed. This will increase the flask number you have when entering the boss fight. It's very useful in order not to die quickly. The customization of the character does not matter whatsoever. I just chose this because it's already a loadout that I had, and well, people who get the joke get it. Whoever doesn't, then well, sucks to be you. And well, yeah, let's just jump right in. Now here in this, what we have here is just a cutscene. You can just skip it. I've already seen this cutscene many times. Now we spawn in this area. Now in this area we have to first grab this item to the right. The reason we need this is to open this door. If we don't grab the item, we cannot open the door. See that we have the option to open the door. We cannot open the door without that item. You have to grab that item and then open the door. Once you open the door, you get introduced to the world of Elden Ring. Now, honestly, anyone that plans to play this game, I truly recommend 100%ing the game. 100%ing is getting every item and getting everything because it's very, very good game. It has a lot of content. Truly a masterpiece of a game. It has a lot of effort put in. Yeah. Now here we will fight Grafted Scion or Grafted Scion. I forgot the name. See, a Grafted Scion. Now here we don't want to fight with that thing, so let's just kill ourselves. Like, it's the easiest way out. We should all do it. No, do not demonetize me. And once you commit die, you will have this cutscene where this maiden appears and just looks at you. You'll have these flasks. The flasks are very important. Now here you have an optional tutorial. Now since I've played the game many times, I already know all of the controls, so I do not need the tutorial. Now you open the door. Once you open the door, you will find something here. Let me just advance a little bit. Here, a grace. A grace is a place where you can teleport and go back to when you're not a ninja. Now here, look at the map. We're in the first step and grace. We will go out of the map and get to that first grace. But here there's a boss. Now we wouldn't want to fight that boss because in that first boss fight, you have to be at least like level 20, level 30 to beat him. Now we will just, instead of going there, we'll avoid him by going to the left and reaching the Church of LA. And then from there we will make our way to the castle gate. Also, do not forget to get these items. These items are used for multiplayer if you want to play with your friends, to enter their worlds and for them to enter your world. Now here, once you enter the elevator and reach up, you will open into the actual, well, not the actual, but like another section of the game of Elden Ring, which is Limgrave. This is the first section of the game, and usually you have to farm here. See the boss right there? That boss has caused me many headaches. You don't go that way. You will go that way and reach that church right there. The one I'm aiming at. See? Now here, we'll just make our way to the Stake of America. See? There's the boss in that pathway. We'll go this way to the Church of Elden. We just get out the map and reach this Stake of America. In the Stake of America, we can grab the small golden finger effigy, and instead of going towards the boss like what usually people do and fight it, we will not do that because that is suicide. It's committing die. It's committing die. So yes, reach the church. Right here I'm just making my club two-handed and reach the church, and in the church we will have another grace. Once you read this grace, just touch it and you get ready to get to the other section. Now in the other section of the game, you will have, well, people usually fight these soldiers. See that? The guy with a torch? That is a soldier. You will usually fight the soldier to get the gist of the game. Like get the controllers right, get the combat ready. But it's honestly optional. You don't have to do it. I just do it for fun because I hadn't played this game in a long time, so I was just getting the hang of it already. So here you can just backstab, boom, hit him 2 times, and then just get to the other. See, to the right there's a soldier. I just avoid him because it's honestly not obligatory to kill them all. You just have to. That's usually used for leveling up, but I don't want to level up. I have not leveled up and will not level up for this boss fight in order to make it a little bit more challenging. Now here you see that there's another grace. I will touch the grace, but before resting at the grace and getting something from the story, we will get a map. We'll fight this spear guy and get a map in order to, well, make it easier to read the map. Let me just beat this guy. See here in this monument we can find a map. Other soldiers are ready to attack me, but I will just rest at the grace and proceed with the cutscene and the story. This cutscene you will have is basically the option to get this horse. This horse will help you during the game in order to get to places that you usually can't get to when you're running, or other places that are hard to access with normal character movement. Now here you see I skip it because it's honestly not important. Now you will have the option. Let me just get to it here. You have the option to accept the steed, which is the horse, or refuse it. Do not hit refuse because, well, you'll be slow and it's not very efficient. Now here I grab the steed, and here you have the option to add a charge to your flask. This will make your flask have just one more. I had 4 flasks at the beginning and I upgraded it to 5 flasks with the golden seed. See, 4 and 1, 5. Now here you will equip the spectral steed whistle, which you obtain from the woman, and after you get access to it, Let me just here allocate my flask onto health. Allocate my flask of health. There we go. Now here we will activate the horse. And see, we move way faster. It's way easier. Now we use, you can sprint in the O button, if you guys didn't know. And roll when you double click the O button. Now here, you'll make your way up this ramp. You'll have a lot of soldiers and a lot of enemies. But if you want to avoid them, just grab the royal steed and just, well, make your way up the mountain. Here you can grab another golden seed, which will also make your flask charge greater, make it bigger. Here you have the option to fight some wolves. Honestly, I do not want to fight the wolves. I just want to grab this grace, but the wolves will usually be very rude and will attack you. See here, I want to grab the grace, but they do not let me, so I just make my way up. We're very near the boss fight. The boss fight is very near now. Now here you see the pathway with the soldiers on it. I will avoid that pathway because there's a ballista waiting for me in order to shoot me down. So I will make my way up these rocks, and see here, I just get access right away to the tunnel if I make my way there, like this. Now this is an area where the royal steed cannot be, so I will just run up and grab the grace. There's the grace right next to the boss fight where you will spawn every time you die. Now here I just kill this guy in order to rest at the grace. And there we go. We just reached the first boss. Look. This is the first boss. Once I enter this room, I will get access to fight Margit, the Fallen Omen. And well, yeah, let's just get right into it. Now here you will get an introduction, like a cutscene introduction into what the boss is. And well, there's nothing special. I just like this cutscene because he looks, well, really cool. But if you guys want to skip it, just hit X and hit the option button. But I honestly do not want to skip it. I do not recommend to skip it because, well, the cutscene is very, very nice. Look. Now in this boss fight, since, well, I'm in level 1 and I have no armor, it will be just a lot of dodging and attacking. So I will just cut the clip until the end of the boss fight to make it less boring for you guys and more entertaining for you guys to just watch. Now in this boss fight, you honestly have to be in level 40, but here, as you see, it's not obligated, but it's usually recommended for a new player to fight him at level 40 or level 50. So here, even in level 1 without armor, it caused me a lot of trouble. That's a very tedious process. Now it is a very good boss fight. Love the boss fight, and yeah. This is the tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, I hope you enjoy.
Bye. That